Hi, it's me again, Evershear. Thought I would record a video. I feel like I should record a video blog. Although I'm not so sure now because obviously I can't talk and I still have some congestion. I didn't make any videos last weekend because of both time constraints and the fact that I also felt like crud, and those are not things that make video making conducive, so I didn't make a video. But today is June the 3rd in the year of our Lord 2007. So what's been going on in my life to blog or video log about today? Sweet tea. Really sweet tea. Like we make here in the South. Put hair on your chest. Really, see, it works. No. Anyway, what's been going on in my life? Well, I've been staying busy, of course, working my 3 part-time jobs and trying to get in some time with my family and just, live a little bit, which is difficult for all that, and, of course, spend some time with the wonderful people that I've met here online. I did do a few things in the past couple of weeks. Of course, I went out to my local comic book retailer, the shop, Velocity Comics, picked up Dork Decade trade paperback, which is a compilation of the Dork Tower strips that used to appear in Shadis and Dragon Magazine. But this is sort of like the early strips and issues reprinted, and so I wanted to pick that up, so that was a good bonus. The other thing is I got to go see Spider-Man last week, or actually that was the week before last that I saw Spider-Man, and I really liked it. I liked Spider-Man very much. There were a few things that did bother me, which I'm going to, of course, mention right now because I'm your typical fanboy, and I like to nitpick and complain about every little thing, even though overall I thought it was a wonderful movie. First off, and the main thing that detracted from the movie, it was too long. They just, they had great action scenes, they had some great story going on, but then they just had these sections that it is just dragging like a tin can behind a newlywed's car. I mean, it was just slow. And they had scenes that were just a whole waste of time. They didn't need it. Like, let me mention just a couple. That whole, the symbiotes, taking over Peter Parker, and he's all doing the John Travolta down the street, he's out there, dun, 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 dun. Okay. I didn't need to see dancing Peter Parker, okay? Just did not need to see that. That was just a waste of time. And then, the whole scene where he's taking Gwen Stacy out to the restaurant where Mary Jane is working, to make her jealous and show up, and like suddenly the symbiote has given Peter Parker the ability to play the piano, and he does this whole, tango dance scene and everything, and I'm thinking, okay, this is just another waste of space. Oh my gosh, please, when is it over? Not only was it torturing Mary Jane, it was torturing us for having to sit through it. But, there were lots of other great stuff. I loved Bruce Campbell's cameo as the French waiter. His bit parts seem to get better every movie. Of course, Ted Raimi there in The Office. And I tell you, that scene in The Office with Ted, that whole bit with the board and the ideas and everything, that was really great too. And the other scene along with it with J. Jonah Jameson and his secretary and the pills, and that was actually quite funny. And I was glad they left it in. Lots of great action, Sandman, Venom, the whole 9 yards. The son of Goblin, Green Goblin, Hobgoblin, whatever the heck he was in this movie, turned good guy. Really great movie. And I was glad that I went and saw it. Don't know what my next movie will be as far as a going to the theater movie, because I've gotten to where, because of the rising cost of the movie experience, I pretty much now wait for stuff to come out either at the second run theater where they run it for like $2, like about 8 or 9 weeks after everybody else has seen it, or I just wait for the thing to come out on video and just, rent the video and watch it in the privacy of my own home. Yes, on my very, very small TV. But, at least I don't have to worry about people talking in front of me and throwing popcorn and all those other inconveniences that go along with the theater experience. Of course, I don't get the super sound system or the mega screen, but those are the trade-offs in life. Well, as you may have noticed, I also posted, finally, I got around to making my condiments video. I hope you enjoyed that. I really had a hard time packing it in the allotted time, and then my timer messed up, so it ended up only being I still had another minute, but I don't know. I hate those timer things, See, that's the thing about this, about having only 10 minutes, for the video length. It's somewhat limiting. I mean, I understand why they do it, but, you're trying to watch your time so your video doesn't go over and you have to re-edit, because, especially if you're like me, I don't have, the skill or necessarily the time to go back and do a lot of editing to my videos. So usually I do 1 or 2 takes, and, either I like it. If I like it, it gets posted. If I don't, you never, ever, ever see it. And sometimes, I lower my standards quite a bit to get something posted on the tube, as you're probably thinking, yeah, Van, yeah, Evershare, some of those videos, yeah, they were quite bad, so I apologize. Don't hate me. I know. Well, actually, some of you will anyway. Well, let's see, is there anything else that I need to talk about here, since I have a minute or two left on my blog? For those of you who have patiently going, speaking of movies being too long, you could cut out some of this. Well, okay, I will take my own advice, and I will go ahead and end this now so I don't be accused of, doing exactly in my video what I accuse them of doing in Spider-Man, making videos and movies that are too long. Thank you very much. This has been another exciting episode of the Evershare Vlog. Tune in next time. Same channel, same channel.